Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house. If you would like to win a free tarot card reading, you can go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell button for notification, leave me a comment on any of my videos, music videos, or guided meditations, and I'll put your name in the Magic Greek hat on the 1st of July. You might win a free tarot card reading. There's also a free collective message at the end of all these paid tarot card reading sessions. So you might want to skip to the end of this if it's not live to get that free collective message. All my tarot card readings are timeless tarot card readings, which means it's good for any time you find it. Hey, Jeremy, welcome back to the Chammy. I guess some people were having technical difficulties with the last stream. So you're telling me that you have no audio and no video on this one? Or the last one? Hey, Jeremy was saying that nothing was working. Oh. Like the sound in the video wasn't working or something like that. In the last live, I guess you were saying, Jeremy? Weird. Very weird. Yeah, it's because it's haunted. I live in a haunted house. I don't think, though, that I'm the only haunted house. But then again, I've not lived in any of the other houses here. And I should probably ask the neighbors across the street if they ever have any kind of hauntings. I kind of wish XPLR would come out here, man, and check it out for me. I prefer Mac, but right now I've got Windows. I'm in hopes of being able to change that. I would really like to have iOS back to do my lives on, to do all my everything on. But this is Alienware, so all I have, it was a gift. Don't want to take gifts for granted, and you want to use them to their fullest extent. So when my friend got a new computer, or new laptop actually, they gave me this one. And then when they got their new one, for some reason that particular Alienware laptop started to implode. Not sure why. So the newer one is dead now, and this older one is in much better condition. They eventually got a new desktop, and I still have the same laptop. I do have a MacBook Pro that my parents gave me about 10 years ago as a Christmas gift, but I'm not even sure that's upgradable. Looks much better than this shit. And it's an i5 and this is an i7. I just prefer Macs. Call me crazy, I just do. They are. The Ruby's over there on the other couch, like sleeping like there's no tomorrow. Dad cut her tail. Not literally cut her tail, trimmed her tail, the hair tail, the tail hair. I'm always so sad when he trims her tail hair. Because her tail hair is so beautiful when it grows so long. Like it was like this. Now she's got this cute little piggy curly tail. It's precious. And it looks like a little pom-pom that a cheerleader would use at a football game. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people doing that. Like they'll switch the SIM cards out from iPhone to Android. What's up with that? I got one phone. I can't do another one. Literally, I don't know my telephone number. But if you kiss good, I'd like to see you tomorrow. Look, I only got like the landline here because it actually made my high-speed internet cheaper. Just like I only got rental insurance because it made my car insurance cheaper. Do I know what my telephone number is? No. Do I care? No. Will they get rid of it for me? No, because they're like, it'll cost you $20 to get rid of it. Okay, all right, fine. So like be watching a movie and like the people who call will like show up on the TV, but there's no fucking phone to call. It isn't even set up. And then this thing, I make a lot of my shorts on it. In fact, all my shorts and most of the videos I make have always been made on iPhone. Except I've been doing some long form on this that I just started doing. The quality's so crappy. Really bad. Yeah, I'm Apple ecosystem all the way too. So I usually just always use my iPhone 8. If I'm not using the iPhone 8 to film shorts or film like music videos, or I'm using my dad's iPad. I got my dad an iPad like maybe 3-4 years ago as a Father's Day gift. Maybe it was more like 5 years ago, because I wanted him to have a tablet where he could work on his writing and his spelling and his art and whatever it is that, play games on, whatever it is that he might want to do with the iPad just for fun. So sometimes I'll use that to make videos or film. I used it in last Friday when we filmed the transmission oil change thing. But this is the Alienware, and this is what I just use for the live, because for many years, YouTube did not allow me to do lives mobile. So I started like right before COVID happened. I started this whole new series about dolphins, and it was inspired by Dolphin Project, and we were literally going to go to check out and explore and see what dolphins living in aquariums across the country were doing. But COVID shut that down, so I didn't continue that series. Maybe someday I will. It didn't seem that too many people on YouTube gave a fuck about dolphins, so I kind of just was like, I'm going to try something else. What about just focusing on something that might be like a dolphin near home? So I got into the ghosts thing because I've been writing this Southern Gothic horror novel for the last decade and a half. It's a trilogy. It takes place here in Atlanta that spans 3 centuries. And I wanted to start getting into the feeling and the thoughts and the stories and the history, because I think a lot in history can be, or a lot about our history has been brutalized and changed, and maybe even half of it isn't even true. I'm hoping that with modern advanced society that our history, the history that our species has created in modern advanced history, will be able to keep truthful about and authentic about what is going on in our history in this time. I mean, the uncivil war only just got worse this week. It's messing up again. That's so interesting. So what happens with this computer is, I don't know if it's the hardware inside of it. I don't know if it's the haunted ghost. I don't know if it's because I've got other programs maybe running in the back, but it will actually literally freeze up. Yeah, maybe it is the processor. Maybe I need to defrag it. I can't remember the last time I defragged this fish. Wow, it's 111. I find it interesting that there's some channels that are like only subscribers can ask. I don't want to be that kind of channel. I think everyone should be able to ask. Cotfly and I are on the same timeline. Interesting. So when you go into live music, there's nothing live about it at all. There's some creepy dude watching some girl in her bikini while he smokes a joint. And there's some creepy music. And then there's some weird plants and stuff. And then the sky with the lake and mountains. Like, this is not live music, YouTube. This is such false advertising that people can get on YouTube and literally play a record in the background and call it live music. Does that mean that, like, if I did live music shows, it would be so easy for my live music to just pop up anywhere in between these? This is so confusing. What if I just put in live? What will we get? How far will the algorithm go to find me something live that's real? That's not tarot. 1.5K people are watching a cyclone right now. In Mumbai. That's pretty scary. This is insanity. I mean, like hundreds. If you just put in live, it's hundreds of live videos about this cyclone. Live Oracle. What about when you put live Oracle in? What do you get for the last hour? Only one person live under live Oracle. How interesting. But Oracle isn't even in their title. YouTube, you'd be so weird. Oh, interesting. Now, if I put in live Oracle readings, YouTube just knows that I'm an Oracle. Weird. Do you think the algorithm is psychic? I sometimes wonder if AI is... It's not that it's psychic, that it has an idea of what to expect. That's what it is. Just as long as it's an anthill not close to my ass. I should probably take my hat off. Isn't it rude to wear your hat indoors? I've got a bad hat addiction. So when Molly starts feeling better, she said that we could do some spirit boxing. All I need is for somebody to, call me on the phone and read people's questions, who maybe want to donate to try to reach out to a loved one or something or anything. Or we could just do it for fun. Remember that time we did the spirit box reading for the Real Hadiza J? What do you think ever happened to them? They never came back after that. Do you think they just got scared? Some people disappear because they want to get lost. You can't question why, though.
Is my phone anywhere?
No. When was the last time you had it?
When it came home.
Okay, I'm going to start calling it. But I think the ringer's down.
Oh.
I think the ringer is down.
It was Howard the camera on the wall. I was wearing my jacket. Maybe I left it in my jacket.
Yeah, check your Jackie. I'm calling it. I hear it. You guys, I want to do a hair painting video. Do you guys want to see me paint my hair? Juneteenth is next Monday. How about a hair painting video and a concert? Fuck tarot cards. I'm kidding. Please don't fuck tarot cards. It would hurt. Aw, that's my mommy's voice. I miss my mom. Bitch, come talk to me. I love how my mentor can channel her. It's always nice to know that there's somebody in my life that can channel her other than me. Clips of bats.
That's a ring anywhere.
Yeah, I was pretty sick.
Huh?
I just heard it, so I'm just going to call it one more time.
You look here in this room, right?
I do. I hear it in this room.
You hear it?
1 second. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, here it is, Daddy.
That's a really bad.
It's got my little emoji face on it with the short black hair and the vampire teeth and the tongue piercing.
That's a ring.
Yeah, because I turned it down because it kept waking me up the other morning when I was in here trying to sleep. And I had to keep going in there and hanging up the phone.
This picture is worse than the one Nikki put on before. Not this one.
Yeah.
Okay, good night. Ninjas on my bed.
Oh, good.
Night, Maria.
Good night. Love you.
Don't stay too long.
I'll try not to.
What's the point getting tired when we pay for it? Okay.
Not tired.
All right. I don't understand these people upstairs.
I don't understand it either.
They can do lights. I keep pumping on. I know. I see when it comes to it. I know.
I wonder if I have another battery around here. Oh, yeah. I think that's battery. Oh, no, that's not a battery. I'm going to find another battery and then put the spirit box on. Does channeling bring about heaviness? Well, I'm always channeling spirit when I'm doing tarot card readings. Does it bring heaviness? Does it bring... Definitely makes me feel different. For sure. Let me make sure this battery's not corroding because it's supposed to be brand new. Yeah, I think these batteries are pretty much shot. Or 1 out of 3 ain't good. Okay, I'm looking around for a different battery. I'll be right back. Can't find any batteries. Only have 2 good batteries. I'm not sure what happened to the other one. I had a whole box yesterday. This doesn't make any sense. What's that? I don't understand why the chat keeps like doing that. Yeah, maybe I can figure out who the ghost is. I'm good at that. There's this damn battery. Oh, good. I found some batteries. Oh my god, and a whole bunch of lollipops. Yay, batteries. Maybe these batteries will work. Yay, it works. Just gonna get it going here. It's so weird how like the volume will change even if I don't try to change it. Yeah, it's not, there's nothing there to listen to right now. Hey, Miss Noah. How are you? I'm not getting anything on AM. I'm good, Miss Noah. How are you? Hey, Mojo. Welcome to the Chammy. I hope so. Not really getting any voices, though. And then it's also being really weird about the volume. Like, it's like the volume's being weird. Talk to ghosts. So we're just gonna call in some ghosts here. Is there anything there that wants to talk to us? I'm calling in all the good things that want to talk. See, in my opinion, it's so much better with the headphones. See, like something just said something, but I don't think I would have heard it just if it's sitting here. Okay, you want me to call your specific ghost, Jeremy? Hey, is there a specific ghost that's attached to Jeremy that wants to talk to us? I always get better results on FM. I mean, I'm literally turning it down. It's not turning down. It just stays at one volume. It's so weird. And all the sound just comes out of the back. Hello, did you hear that? Ghost of Jason. Did you hear that creepy laugh? Take the energy from the phone, not me. Just recycling the energy through the computer. Okay. There's nothing to be afraid of. It can't hurt you. But that was very interesting, that laugh. It's cuddle a puppy time. Nothing can be scary with a wolf sable chihuahua in my arms. Are you having a nice nap? I love. That's my little fatty one. You're sleeping good? I'm sorry. Sorry, little one. Ruby, you're so cute. We make it all better, don't you? Ruby burrito. Little bandito. It's like, what? Give me a treat. You know who you remind me of, Ruby? You remind me of the Witch of the Waste from Haus, Castle. That's who you are. Or that dog. Yeah, you're that dog from Haus, Castle. Oh, there you are, all bright-eyed. Welcome back. Welcome back, Pom-Pom Tail. Oh, we got scared from ghosties, so we needed your carbuncle energy. You're precious. There you go. There you go, little doll. There you go. I know you're sleepy. You're sleepy. Look at that tail go. Look at that tail go. Weedle, fatty one. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that once. At least you never have to go through that again. My cousin got ran over by a semi-truck trying to save a puppy on a highway. That's why I remember you telling that story, because semi-truck. So every time I see a penny now, I believe it's her. Leaving a penny behind for good luck. Because her mom used to say that she would throw pennies at people at the gas station she worked at for good luck. Tell them to make a wish. So she thought it was always her leaving a penny to show her that she was around. I found one at O'Reilly's this weekend. Felt like it was a sign from them. From Shirley Jean Hayworth and her lovely daughter who was saving puppies. Yeah. But learn something from that story, okay? Sadly, we can't save everything. Yeah, I once had one that was heading straight for me. It was a very weird scenario. And then a couple months later, I did get hit head on by that huge truck. And got in that accident. Yeah. And I was alone, too. It was really weird. My friend was on the phone. I was working for Uber. I was just trying to drop off some barbecue. That shit rotted in my car for 2 weeks while it was in the impound. So my car was never the same. It was like the perfect fuck you for a vegan, too. I guess that's what I deserved for delivering barbecue. I don't know. Me too. I'm glad I came back from the dead. I'm not ready to talk to you guys from a spirit box. It's the spirit box. I specifically bought it to talk to my mom when I saw XPLR using it, and they had this whole suggestion box thing on Amazon, and I went and got some of the stuff that XPLR suggested because I've been a ghost hunter for years, living in this neighborhood for a decade. So I don't do exam questions or free questions right now. We have our free question slumber party on the weekends, but I absolutely do not do any questions through pre-K to university. I'm sorry. But if you'd like to ghost hunt with us, we're here. If you'd like to check out some ghosts or get a paid energy update, we're pretty much just interviewing the dog while she does some tarot cards for us. Right, right, bubbies. Yeah. So this is a let me get the exact name of it. Excuse me. It's the P-SB7T Spirit Box. So yeah, and then I've got the REM pod, but I don't have the battery in the REM pod right now. I don't know where it is. I gotta find it. So maybe I'll come to chat with all that tomorrow night. Maybe Molly will feel up to waiting for us. Usually, I put the headphones and the blindfold on. So what you have to understand about the spirit box when I do it, I can't see the chat. I don't know what anybody's saying. Usually my protector's looking at his phone, and or the reader forgets to tell me that questions have stopped being asked while I'm still sitting here like a dork, not able to see anything or hear anything other than what's going on in the headphones. So I will just keep talking, to them, or keep saying what they're saying. So I'll always have to remind whoever reads, hey, if you're in the room with me, tap me on the shoulder to let me know it's over. Or let the protector know that. But yeah. See, the only time I've really ever gotten scared on the spirit box is when Molly and I went down to the graveyard last month. And something on the spirit box said, keep walking. And I was like, oh, fuck. Gonna keep walking. Be a running. And we came back to the house. And that was like the only time I've ever been freaked out by the spirit box, other than on a Halloween birthday party. One of the first times I put it on to listen in for other ghosts other than my mom, there were like hundreds of them. Okay. But I knew it was legit when I heard my mom's voice for the first time, and she said something to me that nobody else would say to me, or that anybody else would know that mom would say. Maybe my other siblings would have to agree that she would say it, but I could only say it to them and they would maybe understand what I'm saying. Look at you. You're all antsy to get a hand in your pantsy. There we go. Is that better? Oh, yeah. Falcor. So if you do get the spirit box, Jeremy, stick with ghosts, Okay. Interesting. You guys, I know Ruby's so cute, but did you know she's pure evil? I'm kidding. She's the anger of 10,000 men, especially when Baby Gypsy tries to suckle her and turn her into a beer tap, or more like a milk tap, right? Oh, that's pretty interesting. So that was either an inorganic being at the door, or it was a figment of your imagination. I think it's an inorganic being. Did you have a chance yet to ever listen about the inorganic being thing that I was talking about a couple weeks ago? You went down? Let me help you down? Let me help you down. Probably the shadow of, yeah, it was the shadow of my giant roach visiting. God help me. Okay, so if you see it show up again, you just tell it to go away. It has no choice but to go away. That's the great thing about how you're the operant power. If you're able to tell it to go away, if you can't tell it to go away physically with your voice, or you can't move, you tell it with your mind. Because I'm pretty sure you can think when you're under this spell. Your subconscious is stronger than you both. My shirt keeps getting all twisty. Naked twister on me. Yep. So let me know if that works. I'm trying to figure out what to do to my hair next. Might do a hair painting video for Juneteenth. I don't know. Not that anybody could use a hair painting video around here, but somebody somewhere on YouTube might be able to use it. Crippling fear. Yeah, that's where you're going to have to learn how to, use your subconscious to fight back. Like, here's an example. I was really scared of movies like Nightmare on Elm Street. So I vowed that I would never live close to an Elm Street or on an Elm Street or around an Elm Street because I never wanted that to happen to me. Okay? And then all I did was like fucking worry about Freddy Krueger and have nightmares about him. And it was really scary being a child and like having this being that wasn't, and I didn't understand that it was not real. But it has definitely taught me something as an adult. Because there are many things in our adulthood that are very much like Freddy Krueger. And if you think about him, and you think about him all day, and then you go to sleep at night, there he is. And kids were afraid to go to sleep in the movie because they knew he would show up, and they knew that he would turn their worst fears into their dreams come true, basically, or their nightmares come true. So I remember once watching this like episode of Punky Brewster or something, and it was like, don't get stuck in the refrigerator, it'll kill you. And I thought to myself, this rerun is interesting. I hope I never get stuck in a refrigerator. And now that I know that you can do that, I won't go near the refrigerator ever again. Not even to eat. So, somehow subconsciously in my mind, hearing I'm just this kid, and kids, like, they're in a walking coma literally until they're 7. Okay? Some might even stay in a literal coma for even a few more years because of their different neurodiversities. I go real deep into neurodiversities when it comes to manifesting, law of attraction, law of assumption, manifesting, be the opera power, as well as tarot cards. I thought that like my mentor went deep with her cards, but I really feel like I've gone a little deeper because I'm actually living it and exploring it with my own neurodiversities. So being a child, you know, and not knowing what any of the stuff is, not perceiving that he was real or not real, just some really great actor in makeup, you know. Then when I realized that he was just an actor in makeup after this one nightmare I had where I actually defeated him, you know, and I the way I killed him in my dream is I locked him in the refrigerator. That's how my subconscious dealt with it. And one day I woke up, I was like, Mommy, I killed Freddy Krueger in my dream. Oh, really? What? That's just a movie. Here, let me show you the real actor. His name's Robert Englund and blah, blah, blah. And then this made me want to like become more into like, wow, you mean this is a place where you can pretend to be things that you're not? Like that was incredible to me because it was like playing with toys. Isn't that strange? Isn't that such a strange story? And isn't it interesting how like you can have a thought and people will show up in the chat like that, or you know, you'll have a thought or you'll persist with a feeling and it shows up. Yeah, and he's very right about that. Many people forget their power. And that's why I told Jeremy that whatever it is that you're experiencing etherically, this is just an inorganic being like, you know, like Freddy Krueger in my nightmares. But also, I could be sitting here and there very well could be an organic being sitting here next to me. Inorganic being. Am I afraid of it? Well, not anymore, because I have learned how to control my feelings and thoughts and stay more stable. Because see, an inorganic being is going to feed off that negative energy. They would love to scare you to get stronger and feed off your fear. We can get spookier. If you want to talk about more spooky, we can get spookier. Do you think any of these other live tarot readers are talking about this spooky stuff? But you've got to turn your back on those feelings and emotions that feed them. Shadow people are inorganic beings and inorganic beings. And people can embody these scary energies as well. I will actually forget people's names because I see how evil they are, or I see how they're lost children of the light, and you can't help them. I will literally forget about you if you are not capable of being woke. Soybeans. You should stay away from soybeans. It's not good for you. I think a lot of people go from tarot card reader to tarot card reader to tarot card reader, never really listening to the message that the tarot card reader has to deliver for them intuitively. And then they'll go make up their own meaning for whatever the meaning in the book was for the tarot card. Excuse me, my nose has got like lint on it or something. Dog fur. From Ruby Dooby Doo. Kind of like Scooby Doo. So you lost your lighter, but I bet you it was just that things had shifted in your reality. And instead of saying, oh, wow, I've shifted my reality with my thoughts and feelings, you blamed it on losing your lighter. Do you ever find it? Somebody else came in here and lost something. Didn't you lose something today? Or maybe it was yesterday, caught and fly, and Anthony had to help you with it. Yeah, looking for a reading that fits their agenda and what they want to hear, yeah. Now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with, taking a card that a tarot card reader had. Hi, you giving me 5. Nothing wrong with, looking up the card and getting its true meaning and giving it meaning. This is all very important stuff, I feel, for people, but at the same time, how many times did they miss the message that the reader gave them that could have been actually very intuitive and helpful? Like, maybe this is not for you. Or maybe this is not the way. Or maybe this is for you, but this is not the path. Keep moving forward. Ruby. Okay, that's pretty scary conflict. So usually you hide a key on something on you, not something outside of you. That's just, you guys should change your locks. Spirit, where's the key? Locked in the tower. Weird. Very weird. I never put anything in the pinned comments or anything tonight. People wanted to call in or... So I think I know what's going on with June here. So Diablo 4 just came out and nobody is anywhere but in Diablo 4. I can't believe the dog just jumped off the couch like that. I'm glad she didn't hurt herself. What a stubborn kid. At least he fixed it for you. Weird. Very weird. That's interesting because the card does imply that, like, it's at the keys in the plate in the house somewhere. Excuse me. Well, I've been on for about 2.5 hours now. Nobody's come in for a grief counseling session, a tarot reading, or a mentoring anything. So I don't know what's going to happen to these lives since nobody's coming around anymore, but maybe I'll keep doing them for a couple more days or another weekend, and then I don't know. That's a lot of time to put into YouTube, and I'm not helping anybody. And I'm not really getting anything for the watch time. There really won't be anything for anybody to watch back either, because there's no readings going on. But I will continue to have the slumber parties on the weekend. We'll just have to see where it goes. Take one day at a time. Maybe the channel's just too weird or spooky for people. It's all right. Maybe they'll start pushing out the channel to more goths. Maybe I should be putting goth in the tags. It's funny, like, it's actually, when I go to live oracle readings, it's funny because it's showing my live now and then my live from 24 hours ago. How weird is YouTube with its search engine? Like, sometimes I'll have a thought and then a video will just show up that I was hoping I could maybe go find later, but then it just kind of shows up out of nowhere. Have you guys ever experienced that? All right, I'm going to do a free collective message, and I'm going to have to go log into another job. See how I'll do with that tonight. I was kind of hoping to go to bed early, but I'm not sure that's going to happen since it's so late now. I'm so happy it's almost the weekend, though. Hopefully we'll get to do a spirit box session soon, you guys. So that's interesting. Well, at least I learned something tonight about the YouTube algorithm and its tarot searching engine. I don't know how that one guy's got like 40K views now on that live who had 3K people watching at one time. That's so insane. Like, that just blows my mind. How come looks like it ended? Am I mistaken there? Do the end thing. So, what do you want the outcome to be, Jeremy? And that's what the outcome will be. It's just that easy. It doesn't have to be so difficult. Like, you manifest involuntarily. If you want it to be over, it's over. You know, you think, oh, she's over there wondering what the hell she ever saw in me. Or she's over there wanting to have all that in a bag of chips in the right way that I want to have it Thanks so much for the donation. I appreciate it. I want to know what the outcome with me and my ex. So once again, Lu Yang, if you want the outcome to be good, it will be. If you want it to be negative, it will be as well. So let's go ahead and get into what Spirit needs you to know about that right now. This is just my advice. This is a very general reading. The energy could change tomorrow. It could change in 5 minutes. It could change in 5 hours. But at the end of the day, you will be the reason for the outcome. Once again, here's the Magician card. You are the magic wand. Don't you understand that you are the operant power here? Creating and manifesting everything going on in this love story with your ex? So only be serving what you want with your emotions and not what you don't want, okay? Keep me posted. I'm here for you, Lu Yang. It's basically up to you, darling. Okay, I'm going to do the collective message, oracle message. I don't think anybody's going to come back in and buy any readings deeper than that. So it's pretty late. I know you probably have to work today, Cottonfly. I know I have to work every single day for the rest of my life without a vacation unless something changes around here pretty soon. YouTube, help. Yeah, keep me updated, Lu Yang. I can help you fix that. I can help you get your ex back. I can help you get whatever you want. What do you want? Protection. Sometimes rejection is protection. Just go ahead and are you okay? Ruby, are you okay? That was a little bit strange. It's like something just reached out and pinched the dog. Keep your filthy ghost hands off my dog. Protection. Use your intuition with this one, friends. And I'll see you guys later, okay? I'll try to be on early. I'll try to be on late. I'll try to be on tomorrow at some point in time. Try not to get too freaked out about ghosts and spooky things and stuff that doesn't serve you. If you want to know Lu Yang, buy an in-depth reading. But once again, please try to remember that, it's up to you. What do you want? You want your ex back? You already got it. You want a new love story? Put the old one away. Okay? She's such a sweet dog. I love her. Anyways, protection, you guys. Yes, use protection. Make sure you're on that straight mental diet. Yes, we have late night slumber parties on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. When you can come here and subscribe and get a free energy update, okay, and pick whatever card you want. You can also subscribe, hit the bell button, and leave a comment on any video that you like, and your name will get put into the Magic Greek hat so that you can win a free in-depth tarot card reading right here on July 1st. So yeah, it's okay, Jeremy, you say random things. I know that you remember this is my job. I don't know, you guys think I'll be at the haunted dump when my gold YouTube button arrives? How many do you even need to get a gold button? They're not going to send me a gold button. They should just send me a piece of gold instead, so I can go find my own haunted dump that no one can kick me out of because I didn't pay the rent that they thought I should pay for the fucking shitty caving in ceiling in the kitchen. Oh, Jeremy, that's so sweet of you to say that. I wish. Let's all wake up and win the lottery today. I think the woman that owns the land right next to us, which is between the graveyard and it's all a graveyard at the end of the day. Maybe one day I'll get on a live and I'll take you guys around the neighborhood to actually show you how big it is, how big the graveyard is. Maybe y'all can come visit one day and we'll do a seance. Do our own ghost tour. Hey, Ladybug, how are you, dear? Welcome back to the Chammy. I need to definitely get things a little bit more organized around here for sure. I have no idea what's going to happen. I just hope that they just leave me alone until I can't figure out what's next. I keep trying to stop telling myself I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I'm not stuck between a rock and a hard place. So every time, like I noticed today I had a lot of wobbles, but it's getting better. As long as it's just a paleo barbecue, okay? You have a bad tire. Better get that checked. I'm hanging in there, Ladybug. I just did the free collective message that's usually at the end of these live paid readings. I was about to log out, and then Lu Yang asked a question and had donated $1. Maybe 2 o'clock is the magic number on late nights for YouTube. Yeah, I always do a free collective message for everybody at the end of these live paid readings. I do live paid readings throughout the week, 2 to 3 times a day. And then I'll also do them on, the early weekend days. And then on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights, I have a free slumber party thing. And you can still pay to get an in-depth reading or a life mentoring session or even a grief counseling session. But I still do the free for fun because I love to meet new people, and not a lot of new people come in during the week. Yep. I am. I'm online every day, all the time. It's just something I like to do. We were just talking about, we were doing like a little spirit box session earlier, just kind of messing around with the spirit box, but it started scaring Jeremy, so we turned it off. We're hoping to do one with Molly this weekend, or as it gets closer to the weekend, when she has some time. Hopefully she'll read for me or read for the chat for people who might want to donate and try to contact the dead with us. Sometimes we'll try to contact her dead boyfriend. But just try to remember, like, you guys, when I'm doing spirit box, remind her that I can't see or hear anything. It's just going to have to either tell my dad, like, hey, tap Stormy on the shoulder so she knows to stop talking to them ghosts. Hey, Leia. Wait a minute. Is Leia Ladybug and Ladybug is Leia? Okay. That's right. You changed your name, dear. I forgot about that. It's been a crazy week. I like your name, though. Thank you so much for your donation. What are your questions, dear? Are they in the PayPal? Okay. You feel like you were blindsided, huh? Do you know what maybe made you feel blindsided? I'm sure it's definitely causing you some grief as well, and as well as shock. Yeah, I think I remember you saying something about this. Yes. And I was telling you to follow the inner compass on that. Spirit, what does she need to know right now? What does she need to know right now? Spirit says you're going to find your justice in this with the justice card. You're going to find it by finding a better job that's going to pay you more money and treat you better as well in this justice card and this page of pentacles. A lot of people want to say this is just some little penny. It's not. It's a start to a foundation of emotional and financial security. Spirit saying, try to understand what you want to go forward with in the King of Cups and the Ten of Cups. This is huge. This is like powerful stuff. Because you have a lot to celebrate in this Three of Cups. Let me get the Oracle deck out and see what Spirit has to say directly about, the lying. And I don't know why Spirit wants to go into that, but we'll get into it and see what you need to know. I'm sorry about that. Spirit, what does she need to know about that right now? Nog, nog, tick, tock. Yeah, it's like they weren't taking you serious. It's like they weren't. Spirit says this is strangely, perfect timing for this transformation, but it's like instead of taking you seriously as a person, they were taking you about as serious as an inanimate object. They just think of you as somebody who's definitely disposable, that can treat any way. But you've got a beautiful card here, and this as well with this 333 message. It's a very important number here, despite all this fucking, okay? Because social media is not really that social. You go to a job, it's not really that social either. If it's something that you put up with instead of actually something that you love doing. Yes. You know how people take advantage of you on social media? That's the same thing they did to you. Okay, because they felt that it was going to be easier to be transparently discriminative. See what I'm getting onto? We all know how transparently discriminative all these companies are. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, fuckbud. Yeah. And it always creeps me out when people are like, oh, I just love your transparency. Like, what? Hold up. I like being blunt. Yeah, you were bullied transparently. Transparency can be very dangerous, in my opinion. And I don't feel though that you have much to worry about with this 333 up here. 333 is a very special angel number, very special vibrational number as well. Let me read it to you. Read to you about it. This is a card all about dreams coming true. Well, the number, not the card, but the number in your case. Anybody who sees this 333 showing up. I saw this 333 showing up a lot last week. This number 333 encourages you to set plans into action and let your personal growth and strength be the guide. To trust yourself and put thought into your choices. Indications of positive energy towards your quest. It's time for you and maybe your partner, or you and your family, or you and your loved ones, you and your friends, to start embarking on a new quest and taking it to another level with your lives, or your life in general. Carefree timelessness. Spirit saying, go ahead and enjoy the carefree timelessness you have right now. And, don't look back at this situation, because it's just going to keep turning you into a pile of salt. Let's try to remember here, recap what this reading is all about. Yes, Spirit says you're going to find the justice you need. You're going to find something better to emotionally support you, as well as financially. From the King of Cups. Where did it go? Where'd you go, King of Cups? It's so weird how he just disappeared. He was just sitting here with us. Oh, here he is, over here by strangely perfect timing. I don't know why YouTube is censoring you again, Jeremy. I'm sorry about that. So once again, you got this beautiful King of Cups to the 10 of Cups. The Spirit saying you've got a lot coming in to celebrate. It's just perfect timing. What do you want this justice to look like? Yeah. It's time to rest, definitely. It's time for recovery here in your carefree timelessness. Yep. It's not your fault. I go through this all the time with trying to find a place to live. It's very frustrating and hurtful. I know. It's like if they're not discriminative about my dad's age, they're discriminative about where we're coming from, or they're discriminative about our income, or they're discriminative about our ethnicity. I know. I know, it's ridiculous. But I don't know. I guess some people don't like Greek people. I don't know. I don't know. But take your time with thinking about what you want. I know that you would like revenge, but this Justice card is already telling you that that's going to be taken care of by Spirit. You don't have to worry about it, and don't be putting any of your energy into revenge, because revenge is a dish best served cold, and you should let Spirit take care of that. You've got your life, you've got your health, you've got your hair, okay, and you've got time to rest. So all those energies that you'd like revenge, LOL, just put it into what you want instead of what you don't want, because you definitely don't want to get stuck in a pattern where you're waking up in the morning and you're pissed off about this, and you're feeling down about this, or you're feeling disgruntled about it. I know that it just happens and you can't help it right now, but start to let it go little by little by little. Start to just try to let it go as much as you can. That way you can move on into this beautiful new 10 of Cups that's really going to complete you. Think about what you want. And even if you don't, sorry about the computer, it just froze up again. Even if you don't know what you want, you know what you don't want. So no feeding it feelings and emotions that don't serve you. Okay? The point of discrimination, just because they could do it. You give people a little bit of power, they turn into monsters. Okay? That's why some people who are asked about in this channel, I've forgotten who they are. Because I don't like being taken advantage of either. You know, you give and give and give to a job, or you give and give and give to people, or you give and give and give the best of yourself to others, and they can't be their true authentic self with you at work or as a friend or even as just in basic human like respect. You know, don't feed them your power, Ladybug. Okay? Because with all that power that they're taking up with your thoughts that don't feel well, with you rehashing it over and over, you know, the more that you bring it up, you relight the fucking again in 3D reality. Yeah, he's right. Psychic vampires. That's a very good description of it. And they don't even realize that they're like that, you know? So keep me updated, Ladybug. I am here for you. It's 1:43. Well, we're into the 1 hour and 43 minutes of the show. Yes, I was saying that it was just they did it just because they could do it. And I was saying how, you know, how cruel people are, how mean people can be. Okay, mean people suck. All right. You know, my dad worked with somebody for 23 years that was discriminative towards him because he was a foreigner. You know, it didn't matter whether or not my dad was an American citizen or not, or a legal alien, or, you know, abiding by all the laws like he always has and paying his taxes. this guy that he worked with just didn't like him because he was different, because he was a foreigner, and would make racist remarks and sometimes get a whip out and act like he was going to whip my dad and crazy shit like that. Finally, it came to the point where it was like, my mom had to step in and call the owner of the company and say, hey, this is what's going on. You got to put a stop to it. But not once was anybody ever like, oh, I want my revenge. Not once was anybody like, oh, we're getting him fired, or we're going to do this or that. My dad kept his job, and the other guy kept his job too. But at the same time, everybody had to kind of watch out for the situation, because they knew how one guy was definitely transparently discriminative. And he should have been fired for that. But we live in a state where it's like they have the right to fire and hire you, or keep you hired on, or not keep you hired on for any reason. I don't know if you have that wherever you are, but where they can just make up any reason to keep you hired or any reason to fire you. But don't let the situation eat you alive too much. I mean, I sometimes tell myself I'm going through what I'm going through because Spirit's putting me through this change I'm supposed to be going through to get to where I want to be with my dreams coming true. I'm from Atlanta. I live in Atlanta. Well, yeah, because like I said earlier, when you give people a little bit of power, they become monsters. I've watched some of the biggest monsters in the world get the biggest, most awesome fan clubs, and they're just nothing but monsters, wicked witches. But hey, wicked witches manifest too, so it's just gotta, I guess, demanifest them. You're welcome, dear. Thank you. I'm so grateful for your donation and your time. Please keep me updated. I'm here for you. If you have any questions or thoughts later, you can always email me at gypsyqueencardreader.com. I'm going to email you back tomorrow, Jeremy, when I get some time, because I have some questions that I think you might be able to answer. And I'll be back sometime tomorrow. Oh, good. That's awesome. You have an interview. You're going to do great at it. Don't worry. I'm going to try to make a resume for another call center unless I start building my own. If I thought I could get my own call center going, like that was international within like 24 hours, I would. Free. But nothing. I don't think anything's that great in the world, but maybe. All right, guys. I'm sure people are going to be looking for the collective message, so I guess I'll just do another one real quick. Here's the collective message number 2. I'm going to let you guys find the secret hidden one on your own. Spirit, what do we need to know about tonight and the not too distant future? What do you need us to know about, Spirit? I think there might have been a card that already did pop out. 3 Cups. Definitely something to celebrate. Your life, your love, whatever you're grateful for. Think about it before you go to bed. And if there's something missing from that list, go to bed tonight as if you already have it. Celebrate it. Wake up in the morning saying, man, I'm so grateful I did this or that, or have this or that in my life, or I'm so-and-so's girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever. I'm so grateful that I'm my SP's wife every day when I wake up in the morning. That's what I tell myself. Or I'm so grateful that I can wake up in the morning and do an amazing job at just taking care of everybody and being my true authentic self. Or I'm so glad that I can be on time to work every day to open up my tarot chat for anyone who might need some help. So go ahead and do your grateful rant. You can take your time doing it or just do it really fast, you know. It could be anything. You're grateful for the couch. You're grateful for the roof over your head. You're grateful for your friends, the food in your fridge, or whatever. Whatever appeals to you. I hope you guys like this collective message. Please keep me updated about whatever's going on with you. I got a lot of videos to share with you very soon. And hopefully they'll reach you all. And I hope you guys have fun watching them, because I might be taking my own little vacay away, even if it's just a few days, to rest and recover. So sweet dreams. Kalanita. Sayonara. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.